welcome to Karate Kid Master Dojo. This is Grandmaster Craig. Hello everybody, how you doing today? In case you're joining us for the first time, I am Deputy Grandmaster Craig Greca. I'm a 7th degree black belt in the Universal Martial Art, a 5th degree master in the Taekwondo martial art. I'm a brown sash in Kung Fu, and I've been training for over 4 years in Kabuto weapons. And I'm here today to discuss the teachings and trainings inside the Karate Kid universe, including the Cobra Kai Netflix show. So, every day we have a reference from the Karate Kid or Cobra Kai movies that ties into our topic. And today's example, there was a little obstacle course training in the Cobra Kai show, like Robbie when he was training on the big tree and he was doing kicks and learning balance, and that was kind of fun. Doing a spinning reverse swing kick on a tree is no small task to make sure that you land properly and don't fall off. And then there was another part where Daniel and Robbie are doing katas on a dock there's a lake there, I guess, and they're doing katas on the dock there, which means limited room, so you really have to know your surroundings. And then in back of the Miyagi-Do dojo, there is a floating circle in the pond where Samantha and Robbie would do katas as well, to work together to make sure that they maintain back-to-back fighting and maintain their balance so they don't get too far away from each other. And that was a cool obstacle course training as well. And then lastly, I believe that in the Eagle Fang dojo that Johnny Lawrence used obstacles in the warehouse like a rope climb and shoveling and lifting weird objects, unconventional objects that simulates obstacle course training. So our topic today is Ninja Warrior. Now a little personal history on this. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a ninja. I watched movies back then and TV shows. There was a couple of them that really struck a motivation for me. So I kind of always wanted to be a ninja. And I know a lot of kids grew up wanting to be ninjas. They would dress up like ninjas, but I really wanted to learn the secret arts of fighting, and I would grab books from the bookstore, from the library, mostly by the artist Stephen Hayes, because he was an American who traveled to Japan and I guess learned the secret arts of ninja, and then he came back to the United States and was giving away the secrets to ninjutsu training. So I was one of the things that we used to do as kids. My brother and I, plus 2 boys that were the same age as we were, we had like a little ninja club, and we would make obstacles to test out our ninja skills. And then I took it to the next level and built an obstacle course in the backyard. We had woods in our backyard, and I did it to have fun while developing my acrobatic and obstacle course training skills. Okay. Plus, it was just fun to build it. It was fun to build it and then fun to do it. And I think even my brother Darren, he would do it with me, and I made a course right next to it that was a little bit different. He was a little shorter than I was, so I made a course right next to it for him to do with me as well. So I would go out there, do my obstacle course training, and then I would collapse in the backyard after I was done. And then I would go build some more stuff, more obstacles. So it was a lot of fun. I think some of it may still be in the woods, I think. Anyways, our work task for today, every day we have some kind of work task that corresponds to our topic that teaches us that we can be productive and work on something while we are doing our martial art training. Now, one thing is the building of the obstacles. Now, that is a work task in and of itself. You have to build an obstacle that will challenge anyone. Okay, so it has to be an obstacle that will challenge anyone, not just challenge the elite or challenge the easy. So you have to think of different ways that it can be used, both advanced and beginning. The strength of the obstacle and the safety of the obstacle are important things to make sure that it doesn't collapse on you. One of the ways you can do is you can get ideas from watching the American Ninja Warrior show. But I often find that the simpler the obstacle, the better it is. A lot of times people want to copy exactly what they see on American Ninja Warrior. And then when they do that, it becomes too big, too hard to engineer, unsafe, because you don't have all the strength of the beams and the metal beams and stuff like that they have. So when you build something, you want to make sure that it's a little bit on the smaller scale, so it's transportable and something that you can use. Some of the ideas for obstacles is the ramp. The ramp is a good one. You can run up the ramp or slide down the ramp, run down the ramp. You can also make a climbing wall, a wall that you have to climb over, or even a climbing wall like a rock climbing wall as well. You can make balance beams of different kinds and different sizes. You can do monkey bars. You can do rings, the famous quintuple steps, a fence jump, and also army crawl, and the parallel bars, just to name a few. Now, I've built all these before at my studio in Florida. I had to dismantle it to move it up here to Michigan. We currently have not reestablished our American Ninja Warrior or Ninja Warrior class here in Michigan yet. I wanted to get the core program going first. We've been open for a year, so the core program is doing well. So now we need to get the American Ninja Warrior class going. So I'm currently in the middle of trying to engineer some of these obstacles that I've been describing here. I used to have a self-standing thing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use the self-standing Ninja Warrior training gym anymore, or if I'm going to use since I own the building, I was going to build it using the rafters that are already here at the studio, so that I can just build it off the rafters, and it can just, like the monkey bars and stuff like that, can just be a part of the ceiling. But just as I said, you have to make sure, like a lot of times what I do before I build an obstacle is I will design it first. I'll draw it out on a drawing pad, get ideas, and then think about strength and safety. And then I try to design ones that will be usable for a lot of different ways. For example, one of the things you can do is when you develop a monkey bars, you can use these straps that are used in rock climbing that will hold a lot of weight, and you can slip rings through them, those wooden rings, or you can slip those like globes or the cones on them, and then double up on those obstacles. So once you have monkey bars, you can use those straps to create other obstacles with that upper body obstacle rack that you made, basically. So anyways, moving on. Sorry, I'm having some issues today with my throat and nose from just the outdoor weather. The martial art practice. Martial art practice today is doing obstacle course training. Okay, so doing the training itself, not the building of the obstacles, but to actually use them. During obstacle course training, there's a lot of things that are learned. For one thing, you can develop strength, especially on the upper body obstacles. I find that a lot of people don't have upper body strength. So like, for example, I went to Sky Zone recently, and even myself, my wrist was hurting from work, so I couldn't do some of the upper body obstacles. I would just hang instead of trying to climb. And a lot of kids are like that. They don't have any upper body strength. It's very rare. Like I ran a Ninja Warrior class down in Florida, and out of all the students that we had doing it, maybe 15 or 20, There's only about like 5 that really had any kind of upper body strength. The rest of them had to be helped every single time through the upper body obstacles. So developing strength, especially in the upper body, is really important. Next, coordination, developing coordination. Now, this is something that definitely is learned in martial art training and also in obstacle course training. Balance. Balance is a key component in martial arts. You have to lift up your legs to kick. You have to be well balanced so you don't fall over. And obstacle course training teaches that a lot. And those are really easy obstacles to make. All you need is a standard balance beam. Another one is develop speed. We go through obstacles. Like last night in class, we had an obstacle where kids had to jump and then use the rings, then jump, and they have to work on their coordination and speed to fly over those. So instead of just going through them slowly, they try and fly over them. So sometimes we try and encourage students to go a little faster. So next, jumping ability. You got to get your jumping ability up in order to clear some of these obstacles, like a fence jump or like just a jump, something you're just jumping over. You got to pick up your feet and develop some jumping ability. And that also helps you in other things like games and other sports. By doing obstacle course training and developing strength for obstacle course training, like for example, let's say for example that a kid or an adult doesn't have the upper body strength, they can do dumbbell training to kind of get themselves stronger first before they tackle some of the bigger obstacles so that they can have the strength to do some of those. So you can even, like some people give up these days, a lot of kids do. If they can't do something the first time, they just simply can't do it instead of working towards getting stronger so that they can. Okay? And that, by doing that and staying committed to that, having the discipline for that, you can increase your overall health. So anybody can increase their overall health by doing obstacle course training. I know we went to, like I said before, we went to Sky Zone. Man, after that day, I was wrecked. Man, and like we were talking about it as adults, we're like, we were kids, we could jump on these trampolines all day. When you get to be adult, you jump on it for 1 minute and you're tired. You're super tired. So it's really good for your overall health and well-being. And last but not least, something that's incredibly overlooked a lot when it comes to martial art training and obstacle course training is having fun. Okay? I hate to turn this into a promo for my studio, but that's one of the things I say. Like in my old martial art, Choi Kwon Do, they used to say, practical self-defense, overall health, and character development. Okay? Everybody does those in martial arts, they claim to anyways. One of the things they don't claim is hey, not only can I do those 3, but we can also have fun too. We have fun. Oh my gosh, we have fun in a martial art class? That's incredible. I've had some parents, I've been doing this for 37 years, and or 38 now, I forget, I lose count. Anyways, and I have some parents that they've pulled their kid from our class before because we play games at the end of class. Because we're having too much fun. Martial arts is serious business. So, anyways, I'm being sarcastic here. But yeah, martial arts can be fun too. I like to make it fun for everybody, and I want you to have a good time. One of the examples I'll give you is this. I used to follow American Ninja Warrior all the time. I watched it for like 10 years. I haven't watched it that much lately, but one of the things I used to watch is a couple of the ninjas, the different training gyms, like in Houston and different other places that they have Ninja Warrior training gyms that these guys are training out of. A lot of them are friends. They're all friends and they all train together. Okay. Do you want to know what they do after they're done with a hard day of working out to get to their American Ninja Warrior status and skill? They play dodgeball. Do you believe that? The American Ninja Warriors, they're adults. A lot of them are. I think there's a new Ninja Warrior that's younger now, but back in the day it was 21 and above, and they're playing dodgeball after they get done training. They have a hard day of training, let's go screw around and let's play dodgeball in the Ninja Warrior training gym area. Okay? which is exactly what we do at our martial art as well. We play a little dodgeball at the end, or a little dodge mid, or a little capture the flag, or something like that. It's a lot of fun. Adults love it too. So you get a good cardiovascular workout and you have fun at the same time. So you can always have fun in your martial arts and ninja warrior training. So, anyways, keep on working on building strength and coordination to do those obstacles better and better each time. There is a technique to it, just like there's a technique to doing martial art training, and both of them go, in my opinion, go hand in hand towards developing you into a total ninja. So work towards that. Now, as far as the mental training goes, today we always have a mental training part of our podcast for martial arts. Is your Ninja Intelligence. If you do research on ninjas in Japan, a lot of times they would the ninjas, not to over glorify an assassin, but they would have regular part-time or full-time jobs during the day, and then they would do their ninja skills at night. So, like, for example, like a ninja would be a farmer, or be a calligrapher, or be some kind of profession, like a like a craftsman of some kind. And then at nighttime is when they would do their ninja skills. They would hire to not just be an assassin, but also to spy and get information and stuff like that too. They were gatherers of information, a spy, so to speak. Okay, so it sounds better when you say it that way than if they do the whole assassin thing. But that was they would gather information while they were doing their skill during the day. So, like, while they were working their normal job during the day as a farmer, or working at a retail store or something, then at nighttime they would work on their ninja skills to hone them, to get better. And it was part of their discipline and part of their the way they would gather information as a spy. Another thing too is that ninjas always knew their surroundings. So knowing your surroundings is really important. And when I say knowing your surrounding, it's not just about hiding in the woods or hiding in plain sight or something like that, but it's also too about like sometimes navigating the world. Like at work, navigating the office, or place of business, navigating it to know that what the rules are at work, and how to I don't know, I hate to say it like that, but it's kind of like how you play the game, I guess. It sounds bad though, but like sometimes you have to do a couple things to know your surroundings. One, know what work demands of you, because when you're working for someone else, there's always some kind of demands that they want you to do. It doesn't matter what job you have, whether you're a manager, supervisor, just a regular employee, a trainer, a vice president, doesn't matter what you do. There's always someone that says this is what you have to do. Okay? I'll give you a little hint too. Having your own business is the same thing. Okay? It's like I own my own business, but the thing is that the customers dictate to me what they want. Okay? So no one's free from being told what the expectations are for your type of work that you do. So knowing what the expectations are and how to navigate through those is what any smart person would do. So knowing your surroundings is very important, so that you can A, use them to your benefit, or B, make sure that you make a nice, peaceful work environment, or know what the expectations are, to know that if you're in the correct job, maybe you need to get another one. So it's just navigating that, because your end result is to generate income for yourself and for your family. So whatever you have to do that, you have to do. So that's what I mean about knowing your surroundings, because it's not just about sneaking around and hiding in the woods like as a ninja or spying. It's about knowing what society and what your work environment dictates, so that you can be successful. Okay, worldly successful. Let's emphasize that. I'm not going to get on my soapbox here, but worldly successful, because that's the money is all that matters in the world, but there's more things that matter than that. So, anyways, just to wrap things up a little bit, the martial art philosophy tip of the week is know your surroundings. Okay. The technique of the week is obstacle course training, using obstacle course training in martial arts. Okay? And the secret phrase of the week is I am a warrior, American Ninja Warrior. Okay? There's a song that we have that says that, and I had to say that to be funny. It says, I am a warrior, I am a warrior, American Ninja Warrior. Love that song. It's a good song. We use it occasionally in class. Okay, so remember that we're here every week learning martial arts through everyday work, thus creating life around you, increased productivity, and a better world. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. This is Karate Kid Master Dojo. This is Grandmaster Craig. Have a great day. Bye-bye.